Hey everybody, welcome back to DungeonGuru.net. This is Nether Void doing another strategy series, World of Tanks. Today I'm doing one on the KV. It's the Russian Tier 5 heavy, the first heavy in the series of Russian tanks. If you're going up that tech tree, this is the first heavy. These are all mediums, and that's a light. That's a medium. No, this is also a light. Lights, medium, heavy, and on to the KV3 after that, or SPGs. But anyway, um, So let's get right into it. This tank is pretty good. The pros of it are the armor is pretty good on the sides and rear. If you look at other tier fives, they might have good frontal armor, but their rear and side armor is horrible. Especially the American T1, which it's so huge, it really does need better side and rear armor, but it has really poor stats for side and rear armor. So that's really good for this thing. Another thing is really the best thing about it is its two main weapons. The 107 can hit tier 8s on the side, possibly lower plates on tier 8s, and this big derp gun can pretty much one-shot any tier 5 or below, and also with HE loaded it can hit the higher tier tanks really well. Um, it also seems to bounce a lot more shots than you would expect from this kind of armor. This is not that great of armor, especially even the tier 5 guns you're going to be going up against have higher penetration values than this. But I bounce shots a lot, and I'll show you that in the videos. I actually have some games already recorded where I'm bouncing shots in this thing. Seemingly shots I should not be bouncing. I really think those qualities I just talked about make this the way better, best tier 5 tank in the game by far. Mainly the weapons make it just uber, and you'll see that when I play in the videos when I play this tank. How that weapon really makes you dominate. If it did have weapons that were on par with the other tier 5s, it probably would be more balanced, but it does not, so it is not balanced as far as I'm concerned. Now for the cons, this thing is slow as molasses. You're not going to be, traverse is super slow. I mean, 15 traverse on the turret, 20 on the tracks, combined of 35 if you're turning the tank and the turret at the same time. That means you're going to be able to be circled pretty easily by some fast movers like PZ3-4. Luckily, with that nice armor on the sides and rear, he might not be able to hit you. Probably he will be able to. You do not get flanked and circled. Also, this tank is really slow. The engine power is just not enough to move 53 tons. It's just not enough. So this thing moves slow as molasses. The view range is also really short at coming in at 350. It's really not that great, but it doesn't matter. You're probably going to be in people's faces anyway. It's not like you're doing snipers with this tank. You can snipe a little bit with a 107, but it's really not recommended. It's not a sniper tank. It's not a sniper gun. So let's go right into equipment upgrades. Starting with the radio. You start out with a pretty good radio on this thing, but yeah, you can get that 500 if you have it. I happen to have it, so I just put it on. Tracks, you're gonna see a lot off getting the track upgrade. 3 degrees traverse is really awesome for this thing, and also you really need that low limit increase to put any new guns or any kind of new turrets on it or anything. You don't get much with the first engine upgrade. You pretty much get nothing except that chance of fire on impact, which to me is not really worth it. The second one, you do get 60 more horsepower, which is worth it, but it makes this tank more playable is all it really does. It's not fast in any way, shape, or form, but it does help you to get out of some sticky situations or react to somebody trying to flank you. The turret, it's needed for the bigger guns, so you have to get it. It's really not that great. Look, the armor's the same, and it looks like there are even less angles on it. The other one has like more of a 45-degree angle on the sides. The funny thing is this turret actually bounces more shots I've found than the other turret. I can hit the other turret, just shoot straight through that turret, but this turret I have a hard time hitting. It's a lot harder to hit, even straight up side to side perpendicular to the side armor here. You'd think it'd be easy, but it's not. So now to the guns. The stock gun is pretty bad at 86 penetration. You can go after this 76, but it does not unlock anything else. As you'll see, it's a dead end tree, but you do get some penetration increase. But what I would probably do is go straight for the tracks, turret, and then just go for these two big guns. A lot of people like this derp gun. It's definitely fun. It's very risky to use. It takes forever to reload. You really don't want to play peekaboo with this thing because you're not going to be reloading forever. The guy's going to be able to come around and just start blowing you away. So it's really chancy, but you do get some really awesome hits. I'll show you one. Usually you'll get 300 or 400 damage even on higher tier tanks. Or you can just use this 107, you're going to get 300 damage anyway with a much higher pen. You can go up against tier 7s and 8s with this. I've hit KV5 in the R2D2 turret in the front that's usually located right here. You can hit that tank. And the DPS is way higher because look how it reloads 3.5 times as fast. Well, 3 times as fast. So I prefer this tank or this gun because it's more predictable. But you know, use whichever one you want, and I'll show you both when we go play. All right, let's do the tech tree now. All right, here we are on Andrewpunk's account, looking at the tech tree. We can see all the XP values required. I did some checking, and even if you wanted to get this next 76mm gun to help you get some penetration and more damage and get XP faster, you can't because there's not enough room on these tracks. There's just no load limit. So first thing I'm going to do is get these tracks. It'll make you a little more mobile. Next, you might even think, wow, I want to get the engine, but this engine doesn't give you any more mobility, so just skip it. I would go tracks, get this turret, and just go straight for one of these big guns. If you're a little more patient, you can just grind out the 107 if you've got other tanks to play. If this is your main tank and you just don't have that kind of patience, you're trying to grind it a lot, just get this 152 and then go for the 107 after that. Once you have both of these guns unlocked, I'd probably go straight down the engine line and get the second engine, and then I just work toward whatever tank you want to unlock. And I like filling everything out before I leave the tank, just so I can lead it. But that's my preference. Right now I'm working on this S51, and I'll show you when we get to back to my account. So that's pretty much the tech tree. Again, tracks, turret. If it's your main tank, go for the derp, then go for the 107. If I have other tanks to play, I will go for the turret, then the gun, then the 107, and then I'll probably go straight down the get the second engine here, and then fill everything else out, and you're done. All right, be right back on my account. So we're back on my account. I just wanted to show you. As you can see, with the 100,000 experience here, I'm grinding out for this S51 Tier 6 Arty. That's pretty awesome to go straight to a Tier 6 Arty. So I'm really excited about that. I'm almost there. With that said, your crew will not look like this. Mine's 100% now, and I've got a lot of that first specialty unlocked at 61% here. Your crew will probably be something like, when you're fully elite on this thing or close to it, you'll probably be like 75 or 80%, which is okay. You're still gonna have a pretty hard time, especially with the aiming on these guns. The aiming is really bad. And the sighting, aiming speed is really bad, and the accuracy is really bad, especially on this derb. So the higher your crew gets, the better that's gonna get. Obviously, if you can get to 100% crew, great. You probably won't unless you're like me. You're trying to grind out that S51. So that's the crew. You probably won't have a great crew. For equipment, I don't put anything on until tier 7, and that's just the way I work. But if I was going to put equipment on here, I'd go for the obvious vent, the rammer. That's going to help a lot, especially for the derp gun. And then I'd probably put a toolbox on it because I'm going to be taking this thing off quickly. If you have gold to spare and you don't really care, I'd probably go for the spall liner, because in a game where you're one of the higher tiers, you're going to get arty'd to death, because a KV on the map when they're the highest and the other side doesn't have KVs, they want to take that guy out fast, so you're going to get arty'd. So that's what I would do. Consumables, I just use this for usually track repair, or a lot of more recently I've been using it for ammo rack repair because it gets hit a lot. If your ammo rack gets hit, you need to repair it because you cannot have that slow loading time, especially if I have the derp gun. It'll never load again. So I don't get any other consumables. With the derp, I just load HE because AP is kind of pointless. If you get matched up with bigger tanks, you can't hit them with the AP. You have 110 penetration on this gun. So even with HE, you're going to probably penetrate the lower tiers, or jack them up so bad you'll probably one-shot them anyway. So just put HE in this gun. When I'm playing the 107, I load AP, and I go about almost 2 to 1 in these lower tiers, just because I might not be able to hit somebody. With this gun, you could probably go up to like 40 AP rounds and 10 HE, because this thing has such good penetration. You probably don't need a lot of HE, but I do use it sometimes. Alright, so let's get this thing into a game. I think I've covered everything now. Please leave a comment if you have questions. Alright, let's get a game. Okay, here I am showing you the 107 now, and it's kind of funny enough. I got put toward the top. See, so you never really know where you're gonna end up. But for the difference between the two guns, it's really personal preference. I don't like gambling, so I prefer consistency. I prefer aiming speed and sniper ability, at least. Usually I'm in the guy's face, but you know, with getting put at the bottom, you can't get in people's faces, so you need to snipe. Also, this is with 100% crew. You're not going to have 100% crew probably, unless you're going for that S51. Then you might, but chances of that, usually you're going to have like a 70% crew or something like that. By the time you're fully upgraded, maybe 80%, probably 70 though. Scout out of here. We got 2 scouts now. Nice. He's on fire. And that's how it's done right there. I got kind of lucky with that shot. I actually thought it was a miss. So when you're going up this tree line right here, don't go out in the open. You're going to get spotted. These trees only help if... Nice. These trees only help if you're stopped, though. If you're moving... Oh, I don't want that. If you're moving, the trees do not help. At least I read that on the camo wiki for the camo. So I'm going to sit here and see how my top line is hidden behind that bush. It helps me. They can't see me. Oh, got somebody on top here. Probably spotting. Oh, you're going to die if I see you. And you're going to... Ooh, that sucked. I should have led the target a little more. Ah, yep. Now I'm going to get hit. Oh, T1 heavy? Now I get to show you, I'm going to show you why the T1 is no match for the KV right up pretty soon anyway. I should just hit that guy, he's a nuisance. Freaking leopards. So I'm going to move in. So when you're coming up to town right here on this map, you got 1 heavy already at this point right here. This is a great intersection to be at. Go around. See, I just bounced that shot off of Attila. That's funny. Go around so you guys can flank. So I'm about to crush this guy right here. Yeah, there you go, Bubba. He got juiced. He's bouncing shots all day. Look at this. KV5's a beast. Yeah, you got me. Big deal. I hit you for half your life. Right now. Be careful. You get surrounded by that stupid leopard, and I need to get this guy out of here. Not really what I hoped. That leopard can't hurt me. He gets behind me. So let's just take him out. What? I hit a shack. Great. That guy's probably gone. He's not. Alright, let's just get this guy. So, yeah, he's dead. Alright, let's find that, there he is. Hit a house again, he's dead. Alright. Don't want to get surrounded. You really need to pay attention where your turret is, because this turret moves super slow. Gotta get rid of that stub. That thing has good pen. But this guy's first. See, he's just getting arty. That guy's spotting for arty. I'm gonna hop over here and blast him. Side of those bushes.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Now I'm getting kind of low. I need to be careful. But now I'm up here. I've got no cover. And I'm getting artied. Gotta fix that track. I gotta get out of here. My gunner's dead. I gotta get behind this rock. And I gotta take that. Oh, the Stug's dead. Great. I'm out here for no reason. Alright, now let's do some support. So I'm gonna get behind this rock. Don't want to get artied. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, KV1S. Wow, my gunner being dead really doesn't help. Wow, I need to get in his face. But the GG, we're obviously going to win this. So when you're coming in from this side, use cover. Don't pull a nether void like I did up there and just walk out and think you're the bomb. And then you're going to have to crest. You just crest as quick as you can, okay? Crest, get down under that hill again. Crest, faster, faster, come on! Oop, there we go. Here's the target. More down here. He's about to get shot.
Enemy
He's
vehicle
dead.
destroyed.
There's still that big guy up here. See how fast this thing reloads? If I had the 152, man, I'd never reload. He's gonna hit me though. Only have one 145 left. Where is he? He's hiding in those bushes. So, in this kind of game, we're about to win. Might as well just try to get all the XP you can. This is my double, so. He's this way. I bet you he's this way. Watch you, maybe. Let's see what that Stug does here. Doesn't find him. If he doesn't find him right there, that means he's this way. Yeah, he's over here. Probably RTB'd. Man, this thing is slow. Climbing a hill is horrible in this thing. Ah, there he is. Not really trying to RTB, it doesn't seem like. Man, Gunner, you're horrible. Well, he's dead. Gunner's dead. So, yeah, this gun rocks. You're gonna hit everybody with it. Great game, 1400 XP game. I didn't get any achievements. That's fine. Let's see what I did though. Killed 4 guys, damaged 2, and detected a guy. Did pretty good. Alright, let's get another game. Okay, sweet. I got this map, one of my favorites, and close to the top with the derp. And this is a pretty good position to be in with the derp gun to show you what it's really capable of here. So I'm gonna go straight for the city because that means I can get people's face. I don't have to aim as much. The problem is gonna be trying not to get flanked, which means I'm gonna swing wide a little bit. Now, if you swing too wide on the city and go over into this area, all the mediums from this right side are going to be shooting at you right in the side too. It's not pretty. So I'm going to go about here. Sometimes you can go in here, but only if you have mediums covering you on that side. I'm just going to wait to see who comes through. It's really tough. I don't want to get flanked here because this turret does not turn, and I get one shot at this. Let's use the bush here. I don't want to get RD'd. Oh, great. Got a scout. E13. At least he's easy to kill and he's not very fast. Stug. That SU-76. He's just going to let him go, huh? He got stuck. Get him. Wow, really? Well, I can't waste my shot on that guy, so I can waste my shot on this guy. There we go.
Enemy vehicle knocked down.
Yeah, this tier 5 is pretty beast. You saw me bouncing the shots in the other game. This thing's ridiculous. Okay, I'm about to get... Here we go. Hetzer. He doesn't want any part of this. But he's about to get a part of it.
Critical hit. Enemy vehicle
Sorry, buddy.
destroyed.
You got 80 mil armor on the front. Not enough. Ooh, that's who I want to get. You know what? Let's find their other heavy. This is a pretty stacked game anyway because we started off with 2 KVs, 3 KVs apparently, and they have no KVs. So let's push through the city, exploit this weakness. I might find a guy or 2 on this side. I've been unloaded those, so I should be good. See how I'm popping out toward the end of the city right here? That way I can't get surprised, hopefully. Other KVs with me. We got this. Let's bring it all the way home. Now you're going to get spotted driving in here. It's very easy to get spotted. So you got to be careful. Looks like we already took out their other heavy. Oh, there's a guy. Let's hide a little bit. Got to get close. Can't see him yet. There he is. He's a martyr. See how I'm just staying low as long as I can? This thing is so big, it's like a huge elephant. Alright, buddy. Let's do this. The reload time on this thing, you really do need to wait till that reticle comes all the way down. Don't waste your shot. Oh, look at me bouncing shots off 75mm armor. Probably because they're shooting from 400 meters away. Alright, now we're going to take the cap on this thing. I don't like to go straight for the cap. There's always going to be guys in these bushes right here. There's 2 of them probably. There are 2 mediums that are in these bushes. Instead, I'm going to use the bushes too. I usually come around this way and come up behind these bushes and just go straight up in there. Also, there are Arties probably right here. I didn't think about that. Usually back here. Usually find one Artie back here, unless he's smart. Oh, no, he's behind us. It's amazing to get juiced by those guys. See, there's a medium right there. There he is. If I can get him from here. Let's see. Yes, I might be able to. Let's just put it that way. Nice. Nice. I'm getting some nice shots with this dirt, man. Looked a good game. I should have done that a while back. Capping the base already. Getting some really nice shots with this dirt. Usually it's not very accurate. It could be because my crew's 100%. I'm sure that's got a lot to do with it. Let's get some base points here. And there we go, 840 point game. That's pretty good. All right, guys. So that's the KV. Hopefully, I'm gonna load all these games, and it's not gonna be too long. I'll see you next time.